everyone, Sophia here from mygreatchallenge.blogspot.com. Welcome to my crusty bathroom makeover. This is part 1, the before tour. So like I said, I've complained for ages now that my master bath is old and crusty, and it really is old and crusty. The only thing I did in this bathroom when we moved in was paint the beige, whoop, over here, that you see, and I built my vanity. The video for the vanity is down below. If you want to see it, it's on my channel. You can just look at the little thing over here at the corner. So I'm just going to use this video as a before tour to tell you what we're looking at and what I plan on doing. Now remember, Mama is always on a budget. This is not going to be a makeover where the tub is being ripped out and a new jet tub is being installed, new toilet, new vanity, things like this. Not at all. Why? Well, for one thing, if I wanted to put a jet tub in here, I would have to like literally take down walls, because this is the master bathroom in the attic. My master bedroom is in the attic on the 3rd floor of my house. It's a very, very old bathroom, and it's pretty much the exact same way that it was when we purchased the house. We've done nothing in here. Again, all I did was just paint. That's it. So I'm going to start with this corner here. When you come from the master bedroom, there's a door here, so I'm not going to do anything over here. I'm definitely going to paint everything. I had painted in beige. I think I want bright white for various reasons. It's easier to see, stain, and clean. Now over here, obviously all of this is going to have to get repainted. This has got to get repainted. These are the holes from the previous towel rack. I got to remove these anchors and sand the whole thing, plaster, repaint. I have another one over there. These are the shelves I had installed the last time. You remember them. The system works for me. I'm not going to change that. They may get painted. I'm not sure. I have holes from the old shelves that need to be patched and painted. All right, so when you go over here where you have the sink, the vanity, I'm not changing. I will have to redo the caulk here. You see how it's cracking? So I have to redo that. This fixture here I had changed, so that's staying. This light right here does not work. The way it is installed in that old, whatever year that was, probably 50s or 60s tubing, whenever you move it, it creates a short and the bulb literally goes poof, and then sometimes it actually stops the breaker downstairs. So I have to take that down, do some electrical work, wish me luck on that one, and I have to figure out what kind of light I can possibly put here. Obviously it's going to be one of those that comes this way, but the problem is whatever I have cannot interfere with the cabinet. The cabinet I'm keeping. I'm definitely going to clean and repaint the inside. And the vanity, well, this is what do you call it, composite, and you know, I don't even know, Formica, I guess. But the underside here is kind of peeling. So I got to sand all of this. You see that? Here, you see? It's coming off. See? Disgusting. So I have to sand this and reseal it. Now, this cabinet obviously was custom built by the previous owner. I don't particularly care for it. I'm not going to replace the doors, but what I'm probably going to do here is remove those handles, put some of those strips here to kind of like dress the cabinet a little bit. This drawer here doesn't have a handle, so I have to create one, and I'm changing the handles on that. The baseboard stays the same. Don't mind the dirt on the floor, I didn't sweep. And the base right here underneath is all nasty and crusty, and that's gonna have to get changed as well. I'm not doing anything with my vanity. It's staying the same way that it is, but I may actually add doors. Just the same design that I'm going to create here. I'm going to create doors here that open this way, and I'm going to have matching handles. All right, you follow me? Obviously it's going to have to be in chrome, because I'm using this as a chrome, unless I decide to change the whole thing, at which point I'll have the fixture match the handle. I was thinking like a, you know, like that dark brown, whatever they call it. All right, window, not doing anything. I used to have a curtain here. I removed it. What I'm going to do instead here is that I'm going to install a shelf, a long shelf that goes over the window. It's going to have a valance on it. That's a simple flat panel, and then I'll use the top of the shelf to put stuff on it. Not that I need more stuff in the bathroom, but anyway. Obviously all of this stuff here's gotta go. This cabinet here that has all my perfumes, it's staying. And we got a problem here. This old thing, I just turned it on, works, but it's not, for some reason, don't ask me why, I don't know, the previous owner never actually connected it. So this is going into the attic, and I just can't have that. I can't have the hot air and the moisture going into the room that's behind this. It should have been plugged in into the roof, and so that the exhaust actually works. So I'm gonna have to figure out something with the window. Maybe I'll have to cut the glass and install one of those round thing. I don't know. I may not even do anything and just deal with the cracked window at all times. So now here's the old toilet. So this is a toilet that was installed back in the 50s or the 60s. I've had the hardest time finding a toilet seat that has this shape right here. You see how it's square? So as a result, now don't be you know, screaming at me or anything, but this is what the underside look. Now this is not dirt, all right? This was an old wooden seat, and all of the paint is peeling, and it's just horrible. I hate it. It's embarrassing, but there's nothing I can do about it. I was thinking about changing the entire toilet altogether, and then I decided to go online on Amazon, and I plugged in odd shape toilet seat. And guess what? Today, for $39, I actually found a toilet seat that matched, that square like this. If you go to your bathroom, you'll see that your toilet seat goes like this. It's like a an actual oval. This one is squared off. For 3 years, I tried to look for one, and I couldn't find one. And all I had to do was plug in odd-shaped toilet seat. So I'm changing the toilet seat. Now let's go to the very crusty bathtub. All right, so see, we're in the attic here. So we have the ceiling that's slanted here, or vaulted, whatever you want to call it, I'm not sure. And they had this glass panel over here on half of the tub. Now, in the old days, when I look at this here, it tells me that there used to be a door that was opening like this. Obviously, they removed it. It makes sense because it's kind of like a pane. You can't really open it this way. You have to move on that side in order to get it open. Ideally, if I had all the money in the world, this would all come down. This would go up. I would just like open up the ceiling and try to get this to be really nice and square, but I can't. I don't have the money for that. So what I'm gonna do is on the what you call it, aluminum thing here, I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna spray paint it, obviously trying to match the color I'm gonna use for the handle. So that's the plan for this. Now here I have this old bar for the shower curtain. I'm gonna keep that. It's gotta get replaced. Change the shower curtain. And then the big problem here, when you sit on the toilet where I'm at right now, this is what you see at the bottom of that glass panel. I'm not sure if this is years and years and years of water calcium deposit, or if this is grout. I really don't know. So one of my first projects is going to be to see if I can remove this, because I'm really tired of seeing it. It's just disgusting. I'm gonna redo the caulk. You see here I have all that caulk that's transparent and got all yellow, so that's gonna be changed. See over here, right? Remember, this is just basically a bathtub and bathroom that never had anything done to it. So now we're gonna talk about the bathtub. See, here's the tub, right? Which I never use for tub itself. We just do showers in there. But look at the mold. This is just disgusting, and this is the result of us not having the right type of ventilation in here. So now I got rust that I need to remove, and I have mold that needs to be removed, and I have the tiles that need to be cleaned up, and I have all of the caulking in that bathtub that needs to be done as well. Look at the mold at the corner over there. All right, so I gotta do all of this stuff. Obviously I gotta wash my thing too. This I'm not changing. I never use it, but I'm gonna keep it. Same thing here in those corners. I gotta remove all of the caulk and I have to redo the caulking inside the tub. Same thing here in that top corner. It's just gross. I told you it was crusty. And we got some issues here as well. Now, this I gotta remove. I absolutely hate it. It doesn't work for me at all. It just doesn't work. Now this is relatively new. I think I bought it about 1.5 years ago. I may change it and get one that goes this way and just falls, you know, whatever they call it. I think it's called a waterfall, rather than having this, because there's not enough pressure on the 3rd floor for the water to come out of this and really give us a nice shower. We have to use the handle here. So either I figure out a way to change the pressure by making an adjustment, or I have to change the whole shower head. Now, are you ready for this? Because this is really, really gross. This is the original mixer for the bathtub. I cannot, for the life of me, remove this thing to wash it and clean it. I just can't. I've tried to remove this thing here, and look at this. This is just disgusting. Are you grossed out? I hope you are, because I know I am. So the screw is all, what do you call it, damaged, so I can't unscrew this to change this, and I don't like this mixer anyway. And then this thing right here, you gotta literally bang it to get it into the shower position. Right now it's just on the regular tub position, or the, you know, bath from this. But when you have the water coming out, I have water that spills out of this, and I gotta literally like bang it almost with a hammer to get it to switch to shower. So this whole thing here I need to change. I'm gonna change the whole mixer. The spout needs to be changed as well. Look at this, from years and years and years of use, it got like totally chewed up by water deposit. So that's a pretty easy fix. You just got to unscrew it here, if I even can. I don't even feel the screw in here. I think you just unscrew it all together. So I have to change the spout, and I have to change this. So you grossed out yet? Yeah, I know you are. So that's the tub. Next, I want to change the floor. Now I was thinking about putting self-leveling concrete over it directly, and putting linoleum wood tiles. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but the hubby doesn't want linoleum, he wants tiles. So I don't like the tiles, they're old, some of them are cracked, like this one right here, and the grout is terrible. The guy who did this did a terrible job on the grout itself. So yeah, that's going to be the biggest job, is going to be to remove all of the base tiles over here and around the perimeter, and then remove all the tiles, put a self-leveling concrete and retile it, at which point we're thinking about putting slate. That would be very nice. Now the light fixtures, they stay the same. I'm not doing anything with that. The only difference is that everything here that you see is going to be painted. I may, now that I think of it, I may actually change the cabinet. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know. I gotta think about that. But that's the project in itself. So I do not know how long this is going to take me. If you remember, you guys, I'm working now. So I'm only gonna be working on this on the weekend. I'm not gonna work on this during the week or in the evening at all, because I have other things to do. So this is going to be a very long project. I'm probably going to do one thing every weekend in this bathroom, and then, you know, until it's done. I just want the bathroom to really, really look clean. I mean, I know I clean it. You've seen me clean it before, and it is clean. It smells good. But when you really start looking at the corners and whatever, and the little details, you start seeing the old crustiness of this bathroom, and I'm tired of it. Like I said, ideally I would rip everything out and probably change the way things are. Like I would like to have where my laundry basket here. I actually would prefer to have the sink over here. That would allow me to have the counter there, move the toilet a little bit over here with a half wall, and have just a walk-in shower on the other end, but that's all glass. But I mean, like, come on, that I need a professional to do that. So this was the before tour. This is what I'm going to do in this bathroom. I hope you understand the amount of work I got cut out for me. Like I said, today I'm just gonna do probably one or two things, and and then film that in separate videos. So I'm going to show you, just like I did with the office makeover, step by step. Every time I take on a new task, it's going to be a new step. So there's probably going to be like 13, 15 videos out of this project. I'm hoping to be done by Christmas time. This is my timeline. So today is November 1st. That gives me about 7 weeks to do this whole project. If it's done by Christmas, I will consider myself accomplished, really, because it's hard work. I've never done tiling before, so I don't know what it's gonna look like. But I think maybe the hubby will help me with that. But that's the goal. By Christmas, I want this bathroom to be entirely done. Okay? So thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see you for the next video. Bye!